If I knew that he was going to release the trilogy on the same day, I would have just reviewed this for Friday. But I already reviewed part one, so I'm going to keep on with the whole idea of reviewing them bit by bit to give you how I feel about each track. And I consider each part as an EP because the nigga only has like 4 to 5 tracks on there. So yeah, let's get into it. Now, of course, Denzel Curry, one of the newest rappers to come out of Florida. I think he was the pioneer. I like to think he was the Moses of the Florida scene, especially with the SoundClouders, like, of course, Little Pump, Smoke Perp, Triple X Tentacion, Ski Master Slump God, the whole list of them. He was before them, I believe, and he blew up along with the wave that was very much kicking it and it was on fire. So yeah, let's get into it. So you have a track like Super Saiyan, which was very much turn up music. And of course, I love the whole reference to you know, um, Dragon Ball Z. And of course, he's not only dragging the balls, he's dropping them, as he has this killer reference to dropping more crack than Easter eggs, which made me fucking laugh because, of course, he's talking about drugs and drugs as in crack and also eggs, which is a pretty nice. That's a very creative little reference to like drugs and shit like that. That was cool. And he also has a reference to pussy running to me, but I'm not a mouse. You know, pussy cats eat mouses and stuff like that. Also, he has a reference to he's wetter than a Mexican, which is pretty racist, I could say. Pretty, well, not pretty racist, but pretty stereotypic. That's the only thing I didn't like about the track. But overall, I gave it a 3.5. Pretty lit track. Switched it up enough for me, as this track has a killer opening, a killing beginning, middle, and end. I think this is a whole concept album about it, so it's the shit. So, and also it has it in the title, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, he says that the only thing he can commit to is commit to homicide. He also referenced to giving up your appendix, which is not that bad because I'm telling you, your appendix, it only holds germs. And many people thought that it was a pretty useless body part. But no, it's not that bad giving up your appendix. And he also have a reference to how people love to ride waves and then jump shift afterwards. I thought that that was pretty perfect. So I give the track a 4. Pretty lit ass track. Alright, now mad I got it, and more like mad I did it, or mad you did it, man. Because this track, it wasn't impressive to me. The only one line that stuck out is that he's down to the ground until the soil erodes. Like, I thought that shit was amazing. Overall, gave the track a fucking 2.5 to tell you the truth, man. Alright, now the next track has him saying that he's have a reference to a chick who went gay because of date rape. Like, I don't know if it's because she hates men after that and truly only wants to have sex with girls, but he says this is a metaphor for how he feels about the game, which is pretty disturbing, but otherwise a pretty dope little line. JID, one of the best to come out this year. He low-key sounded like Kendrick a little bit. Kendrick when he's on this little speedy, squeaky flow, like that's how I felt. And he also did a praise to Muhammad, which was pretty nice. 4.5 lit ass song. Now we go to one of the fucking worst songs on the whole EP, which is Clout Cobain. And I'm not saying this because of clout, because usually I like Kurt Cobain themed songs. Like Flatbush Zombie did a song about Kurt Cobain. Well, if they did a song about Courtney. But still, I like that song. I like a whole bunch of songs about Kurt Cobain. But this shit wasn't really fucking impressive. Like to tell you the truth, I hated his singing. Kind of thought his flow was boring on this track. I give it 2.5. Sue me, man. All right, Blackest Balloon, it shifts to, of course, the whole idea of horror movies yet again. And I told you, I think this whole album is about it. But he has saying something like a horror movie feel throughout the track. And he also does a reference to Little Peep, rest in peace, RIP to him. And I gave this track a 3. You know, it's pretty lit. Next track off here. I love the whole reference to Cole Bennett. He says he shot shit like Cole Bennett, as in Cole Bennett, the video producer or the video director. I love that shit. He also goes to reference popping two Zans, which is a lot of things, which is drugs, especially in pills today, is pretty popular. And he also parodies the narrative of going to jail just to get clout or actually like blow up. This is how you make a fucking Clout Cobain to me. Just name some shit just for clout, and that is depressing, like taking your ass to jail. That's how I feel. Also, I like the whole idea of ad-libs over 808s, which he's explaining the whole mumble rap thing. Remember when I said he was in with the mumble rap wave? Well, he was making fun of that. And he says that he's always overlooked but never underpaid. So get your money, motherfucker. Nice. I give a track a 5. Vengeance, which was the same title of a Ski Master Slump God track, which was pretty cool. You know, I love this fucking track. I love the whole reference to Freddie not sleeping on him, which again, I think this whole album is a concept of horror and horror movie themed. So I thought that was pretty good, cool. I thought JPEG Mafia sounded a little bit like Lil Uzi. I'm sorry, all these rappers just sound a little bit like other rappers I favorably like. And I love the whole reference of Jimmy of South Park, which was pretty nice. Gave the track a 5. It's the shit. Now, Black Metal sounds like a Scar-Lord track to me. The way he screams throughout the track. It's still a good song, but I wouldn't want to end it, the whole album, with it. I maybe would put it in the middle. But overall, pretty good track. I gave it a 4. You know, and that's how I feel about this whole EP, or 3 groups of EPs. It was the shit. It was pretty lit. Please like, subscribe, share this video. You know, comment in the comment section. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm right. You know, anything y'all niggas want. All right, peace out, guys.